Hello guys, this is Gavin from Gavin's Club. Welcome to another video. In today's video, we have an NFL video. In today's NFL video, we are going to talk about the NFL schedule. So the 2017 schedule has been released by the NFL. So, but the dates and times has not been released. But the order of the games from week 1 to 17 is released. So let's go over. I have all 32 teams here, right here. Sports Illustrated released about 1 hour ago. I was watching it on the NFL Network. A couple interesting things, so we'll talk about it a little bit more. Okay. Uh, NFL Draft is coming up very shortly. So I'll be making a couple videos on that. But anyways, what we're gonna start with is first game of the season. Our first game of the season is always Thursday night football. So Thursday night football is always the first one, and the first game of the season is always um, the formal Super Bowl champion of last year. So the Super Bowl champion they play. The Super Bowl 51 champion was the New England Patriots, which I'm a huge fan of. So the New England Patriots is going to be up top because, of course, and I am. So we're going to talk about the New England Patriots schedule and how that's going to look. And what am I seeing right now as how the team's looking, the players they have, the drafts they can get, who they looking to get, and so forth. So first off, week 1 we have Kansas City Chiefs. I think this matchup is going to be a very, very good matchup. I think it's going to be a very good matchup because we have uh, uh, the number one defense versus um, number one offense of 2017. And Kansas City Chiefs, again, they got that first round bye, so it's very good. Um, there was rumors that it was going to be um, um, there's rumors that we will play Atlanta. But, you know, but that didn't happen because the NFL, with Jay talking, they wanted to give them some time between the last game because, we opened the game, it's just like they opened the season, just like them winning the Super Bowl. So it's not, so we want to give them some time before they play us. So, you know, then they get so suppressed when it comes. I just got a notification on my phone that the 2000 NFL Patriots to kick off the season and sends the Chiefs on September 7th at 8:30 p.m. So September 7th is the date for the San Diego Chiefs. So make sure you circle your calendar. With my calendar will be already circled. September 7th at 8:30, and pretty much they all go down the list. I can probably the times are not, but now you can just go. All right, September 7th is what we're gonna go about, and then that. What I think for Kansas City, I think it'll be a good matchup depending on what they have. I think they'll be a good team. They look pretty good. And then we'll have the Kansas City Chiefs on week 1. On week 2, we'll have the Saints, and that could be a very interesting game, especially because we just got a trade from the Saints for Brandon Cooks. So, and that is at New Orleans, so that could be a very awkward position for Brandon Cooks going back to his own time. But at the Saints. Week 3 we have Houston. We played Houston last year twice in the playoffs and regular season. Not very any changes with that game. very good matchup. They was in the playoffs. We beat them in the first round, of course. So the first three games, um, Houston, first time we played them, we actually didn't have Tom Brady for a 4-game suspension. So I think that will be a very interesting matchup. And always good to have it's always good to have Vince Wilfork back in the building. Well, maybe. There's rumors that he might retire, but it's always good to have Vince Wilfork back, and the fans love it. Carolina Panthers, um, they come to us. Like I said, Cam Newton's very good. Carolina Panthers last year didn't do so hot. The year before they won the Super Bowl last, so uh, I think they are going to get better, and I think that is another team that we can watch out. We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We are going to Tampa Bay. Um, you know, Tampa Bay, good stadium. They're not the best team out there, but they are getting better. You never know. The New York Jets. We are at New York, so we at MetLife. This is gonna be our first divisional game matchup. Um, not until week 6. I remember this. I remember 2016 season where we had 2 divisional games before that. We had Miami and we had the Jets. We had Miami and we had the Bills that we have to play. So playing week 6 not until I won our divisional game could be very, 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 very uh, interesting. Week 7, Atlanta Falcons Sunday Night Football. This will be a very good game. Atlanta Falcons was a very good team during the season. That could give us a very, very, very good chance that, you know, that there could be a kind of a little problem. But what's good is Atlanta Falcons is coming to us, so it will be on Gillette on Sunday Night Football. So that will be very, 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 very interesting for them to play. Sunday Night Football, I am going to get that date, and that is a game that I'm very, very look forward to seeing on my schedule. Um, so, yeah. Alright. Los Angeles Chargers, we are going to play in Los Angeles from San Diego to Los Angeles. So, different location. Not the Los Angeles Rams. I wish they have a new there. Okay. And then we have a bye. Week 9 we have a bye. Not bad having a bye in week 9. Plussly, we play 8 games, and we come back, and we're going to play another 8 game. Perfect time to have a bye is in week 9. Play half of the season, play another half. I hate when teams have, I hate when we have a bye. We have a bye in week 5 or week 6. Hate having a bye during that week because it's just, you never know. Week 10 at Denver, another Sunday Night Football matchup. So, we have 2 Sunday night matchups within a 4-game stretch. So, a couple late nights. So that is at Denver. Okay. Week 11 at Oakland, but it's in Mexico. So it's at Oakland. So week 11 does count as away game, but it is in Mexico. So Oakland is the home team, we are away team, but it is going to be at Oakland. You know what I feel about Mexico. I don't like the feeling of playing a game in Mexico because anything can happen. It's very scary. I understand they want to bring the NFL over. Just keep in mind that in week 11, normally the Mexico games, I know in the past, Mexico games, they are very early. They are like 10 a.m. games. So you have to wake up early. If you go to church, you might want to cancel church for that game because you never know. You never know. So yeah. And then finally in week 11 we play our in week 12 we finally play our second divisional game, which I don't know why the rest of the season is like this. I kind of wish they kind of did it like this, because the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, um, 5 of our last 6 games are essentially divisional matchups. So this schedule is a very weird schedule. It looks like a very weird schedule. Week 11 we play at home. Um, at home. And then we are on the road, which I don't understand why it's like this, but then we're on the road for the next 3 weeks. We're on the road in Buffalo, divisional game. We haven't played, this is the first time we played Buffalo in week 13, really. So I don't know why they did it. And then we play Miami, Monday Night Football in Miami. So, we play Miami, then we play Buffalo, then we play Miami again. I don't understand why they don't have it in the first half and second half. I never can understand why they put the schedule like that. Maybe something they have to do. Don't know. Miami is going to be on Monday Night Football in Miami. So if you're looking to travel to Miami, you might want to take some extra time off of work. We are at Pittsburgh, the Steelers. That game's a kind of big game to watch out for. They was a very good target in 2016 until the AFC Championship game, which they came out with nothing to do, nothing squash. And then week 16 we have Buffalo, which we have 2 games in Buffalo. Then we have the New York Jets, which I think that is a very appropriate, not very appropriate spot. Whatever happens, happens. Um, most likely, um, I'm gonna kind of give you a hint of kind of how I know the dates on these bad boys. So I'm gonna kind of give you dates for these and kind of give you some times that I think that they will play. The times have not been released, but the location and the weeks have been released for the schedule. So if we go down to September, which, my notification is September 7th. So September 7th, 8:25 is will be the Kansas City game. Then if we go to Sunday, past this Sunday, then that game looks like it'll be on September 17th, September 24th, and then October 1st it'll be the Carolina. Tampa Bay is going to be October 8th, and then we are going to have October 15th, Sunday Night Football. That should be an 8:25 game, probably at 8 on October 22nd. Los Angeles Chargers the 29th, and then we will have a bye. Then we will come back on another Sunday Night Football, and we will play on the 10th, November 10th. The Mexico game is going probably on the 19th, November 19th, most likely. I don't think. The Miami game probably going to be the 26th. Don't think we'd be playing on Thanksgiving. I don't really think we'd be playing on Thanksgiving. Because Thanksgiving is going to be on the 22nd. I don't think we're going to play Mexico and Thanksgiving, but, I'm not sure. The 3rd is probably going to be Miami. Pittsburgh is probably going to be the 3rd. Then we have New Year's Eve games. We have a lot of New Year's Eve games, and probably none of that. a lot of these. So I kind of give you the dates. This games will be 8:25. This could be 4:25 or 1 o'clock game, pinning. Same thing right here. 1 to 4, 1 to 4, 1 to 4, 1 to 4, 1 to 4. This game is probably most definitely there'll be one 1 to 4 because it's home. 8:25, 10 o'clock most likely. 1 to 4 here, 1 to 4 here, 1 to 4. 8:25, 1 to 4, 1 to 4. But most of these are going to be 1 to 4 unless it's the Kansas City game, Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football. So it does look like you're not having a lot of night games. Last year we had 6 night games, so you're really only having 4 night games that you really have to worry about staying up. And one very, very early game, which you might want to cancel. Okay, so that is New England schedule. I don't want to go too deep into. I have all these teams, so I'm gonna leave this link into the YouTube description below, so you can go down on the bottom and say, "Hey, here's my team." I am going to. I'm gonna put it on my favorite, so it's easier. I am going to talk about all 32 one of these NFL football teams. Talk about all 32 one of them season, how I feel, what I'm feeling about it, and all that. Okay, here's that schedule. All these schedule here. If you want to look at schedule, I'll be doing a video. This post will be updated. Now they don't have all of these out. They have a couple of them. They're still working on a lot of them. But this is the one of the most. I am the big I like the Packers. Green Bay Packers, Seattle, Atlanta, Green Bay at Green. Well, Green Bay Packers are playing at Green Bay. I don't understand why that is like that. But, okay. Chicago, Dallas. I am looking forward to week 5. Week 5, I'm looking forward to at Dallas. Hopefully, it's not at the same time as the New England Patriots game. Minnesota, not looking. New Orleans, bye. Are there really any games I'm looking really forward to? The only really games I'm really looking forward to with the Green Bay Packers is the week 1 and 2 is 1 and 2 looks like a very good games, and I'm looking for week 5 of Green Bay. That's what I'm looking for on the Green Bay. Now, I'm okay with Seattle. Not a big fan. Philadelphia Eagles. I am always looking forward to Dallas games for week 2. I'm looking forward to week 5. I'm also looking forward to week 16 and week 17. Keep that in mind, a couple of these sports, but this post is going to be updated. When this is fully updated, I'll do more videos. But for now, I just wanted to give you this little New England Patriots 2017 roster and their schedule and what I think about it. Now, before I go and get out, what do I think our percentage is? First seed in the playoffs, second seed, third, fourth, whatever this case must be. What I think. First off, I think that we are going to win our conference. Not our conference. Our division. I think we'll win our division. We always have won our division. I think we'll still win our division. Yeah. The just was no, Bill. Yeah, we do have to work on Miami. Miami was right behind us. Miami was in the playoff. So Miami might be up there, but I think we should still take it. I think we can get either into the first or second seed. We might have to watch out for Oakland this year, and Kansas City. So Kansas City and Oakland and Steelers might be up there to try to steal that first seed. First or second seed, I do definitely see us going in the playoff with the first spot. Now, with that being said, what do I think our chances of how far we can go? What I think we can get on the bottom. Okay, this game might be an iffy. I feel like the first game we can win, but you never know. So that could be no. So games I really think we can, both done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. I really games that I'm really worried about. Every year I worry about is I always worry about New England playing at Miami, and the reason why in the years past we have a history of not doing good or not playing well when we play Miami in Miami. We don't really have a history of playing well. So I'm worried. I'm worried about the Pittsburgh game. It was a very good game. The last two. I'm worried about the Oakland game because of the location. I'm thinking, not many practice, the location, and the team. I'm worried about the Denver game. I'm worried about Atlanta and Kansas City game. So I'm looking at 7 games that are very good potential, very tough games for us. But like I said before, Bill Belichick is a wicked smart player. Them 7 games I named off is games that I'm worrying about. Not so much worrying about. I'm not really worried about week 2, 3, or 4. So 3 games in a row, I'm really, and 6, 5 games in a row, I'm not really. But what I really feel like is that the first half of the season is a very good potential. I think the very first half of the schedule is very good. I think the first schedule, but then the second half of the season is scaring me. The second half of the season is really what matters to put you in the speed. It really matters to get home field advantage and playoff and to get a week bye. Is in the second week, and in that second half of the season, I'm just worried. I'm worried about the Denver game. I'm always worrying about when playing Denver. Oakland, I'm worried about because of the location. I'm always worried about playing Miami. I'm always worried about playing Miami. And Miami. And I'm worried about playing Pittsburgh. So a couple games to worry. Uh, in this schedule, in the Pacers schedule, I think that the second half of the schedule is harder than the first half. Not saying. This schedule, if I have to rate it, it's going to be at a 55% rating as the hardest schedule. This is 55% of the hardest schedule. And the reason why I said 60, 65 maybe, but Bill Belichick is very smart. I'm worried. I don't have confidence, but I do have confidence. I have confidence that we at least will win 10 games, but that was 16. Who knows? In our past records, we have always have lost 4, no more than 4, sometimes 5, 4 games. This year 2, even without Brady. Who knows? Hopefully, please, we have White, so that can help. We got Butler. But anyways, this is Gavin from Gavin's Club. When there's more teams being updated, I'll make a video on that. This is Gavin from Gavin's Club. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.